A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar. 70. 70. 10 through 11. 18. Robbery. 18.
First play is to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Chop alert. Let's go now.
First carry now. This is Bashal to and this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. Takes the 2nd down snap. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught on the comeback route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Warriors 70. Go.
They are throwing it again. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover it. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Crack all 80. 19 Riot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The rookie from Florida found the opening, and it ends up in a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll run here from the gun. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Working inside the red zone. Brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Little knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
0 to 100, real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your work. My actions being louder than my words.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Will be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Viking 18. Go.
Second down pass play coming. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Jags expecting pass, going dime on this third down.
Here we go. Everybody. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, check smash, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a first and goal from the 8.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick throw left side, complete. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
To kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll take over here, first and 10. To throw here on first down. Brought in right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They'll go again here with Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Check, Panther. Check, hurt, go.
And off to Tootin. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
On the jump.
So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Warrior 70. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They bring Thomas in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. Cut 19. Cut 19.
From the gun on third down. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. All the left side. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. We send a man in motion.
Go check. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Ready. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Let go.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A 61-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower, you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready up.
Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Viking 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
First and 10 from the 32.
79 drop down.
They'll throw to start the drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
2nd down give to Tootin. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
You got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. 19. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he makes the play in full reception. That's a touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 6.
Saints 7. Kansas Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
38-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now he caught by Troy Franklin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
The Saints.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Cavity Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check, hurt.
From the red zone now. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Groupie sends it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Pass. Hey, pass.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
36-yard line.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Working now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. Bayshul Tootin. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 10. Cam Little with the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready?
Handoff to the back. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm going for an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. This one falls incomplete.
Second down pass.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
19, 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing from the gun here. For big yards on the right side. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing it again here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
70 Lions.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's brought down at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get it. Warriors, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 19 tight, 18 Pioneer. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Grupe sends it through, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this game.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars playbook ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, up.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll throw it here on 1st. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Complete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Hot 70, hot 70.
And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter.
Okay, break.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Play the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 19 left. 65.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Bob. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Jaguars field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the late end zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Ready? 70 Lions, Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves, go now. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nice game left side. And the hitter run shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
We've learned how valuable sacks and pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down.
Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap 60.
Look to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long for him here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Desperation time here. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. Bronco and cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
18, Panther 60, Panther 19, Lions, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, go!
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
9-yard line.
Tag! 70 Timber, ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Looking in the air here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good did they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
No, 60 by.
Now it's Tootin. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Jeanette. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Pass play now. It's his running back. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning arrive just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. First and 10 now from the 46. They're throwing it. Check down goes to Tootin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 3 now.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Honest Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Saints 16. Cam Little on the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumped off to his running back. Up the sideline, past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down.
Cut 19, Mustang 19. Ready,
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
65 check, check 60, check 70 Rangers, 79 Brock, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Bronco leading. Dragon 60.
Now to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Viking 18, 19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8.
A toss play to Tootin. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough guard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can sink to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
On the ground, Tootin. And that's not what the offense started up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Check. Hurt. Let's go. Go.
A run here with Tootin. He's going to work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from New Orleans.